first glass, and if the cover has the face reflected back seems alien. Who's in the light? Who's in the past? Little souls of light in a world made of black. We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts in the past. Little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts unseen. Awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16. Ghosts in the light. 16, 16, 16. Step in, the crimson's calling, generating no man's sky. We explore, we fight, proving our plight. We build and survive to stop the endless drift of endlessness, where 16 minutes feels meaningless. Mama says 19. Each lost ghost finds their light eventually.
16, 16, for a minute it seems the end comes for each and every simple team. But you'll see the big scene. One soul, many players, traveler, anomaly formed from its creative and atlas. Essential to the life we know, it's crisis existential. Creators let go, universe is rampant, obsesses over fate. Great disconnection, now it's called a fate. Void mother says she coming, abyss to settle the score. 16 to 19, tell me who are you before? Tell me who are you before?
We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts in the past. Little souls of light in a world made of glass. We're ghosts in the light. We're ghosts unseen. Awaiting my fate. 16, 16, 16. Ghosts in the light.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Ghostlight. Hello, welcome back. Happy, what day is it again? Happy Sunday. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. I did, it was busy. But I am ready to get back to No Man's Sky Rewind, which we haven't actually done for a little bit. I see a few people in the chat. Untimely release. How's my night going, Ghost? It's good. It's been really hectic. I'm running a few minutes late. I'm sorry. I didn't have a chance to test everything, so I'm hoping that this runs through okay. I've had issues with Next. One of the reasons why this got pushed off so far was the way that I do it. I go to a Windows partition on my Mac, and I have a program that kind of tricks my PlayStation 4 into thinking it's downloading the most recent update, but it's really an old one. And it's worked for me great up until a point, and then when Next came, for some reason it kept something kept happening to the proxy where it would eventually download the correct thing. It would be at the full version, which I didn't want. I finally figured out what was happening. I fixed it. And then last weekend we just voted against it, so I'm ready for it now. And this is exciting. Next is huge, right? All kinds of things happened in Next, and I can't wait to check it out with you. One of the big things that happened with Next, if you see here, is hey, we got actual multiplayer, right? Not just floating orbs. Now, the last episode, which was actually the 1st of July, was a long time ago. It was before before Worlds came out. It was before my my time away with the military, and I toyed with the idea of staying on Atlas Rises for a little bit because I had heard there was some lore stuff going on. I looked into it a little bit. There didn't seem to be much that I was missing, so I just realized my lights were on behind me. And I'm glad I didn't, because there is a lot to Next. So we're jumping into 1.57. Next is 1.5. There were a bunch of patches that came out. many more for Next than just 1.57. But after 1.57, they started these developmental updates. And each of those developmental updates had a something new that it offered the game. It was sort of like a mini update. So this seemed to be the most stable version of Next before the developmental updates, from what I could tell. So that's why we went with this one. I don't know how I'm going to manage the developmental updates yet, if I'm just going to do them all at once, because that takes us through 1.58 all the way to Abyss, which is 1.7. So we're skipping the 6 with those developmental updates. So I kind of feel like they are an update in and of themselves. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Untimely Release says Next is when... Oh, it's when you started playing. Oh, fantastic. Next is just after I came back. I came back around Atlas Rises, I think. No, I came back just before Atlas Rises. I don't remember. It's been so long now. The base building thing is really wonky in my memory. Like it's very dodgy, which if you've been watching the series, you may have noticed by now. But yeah, so before we get too far into it, I just want to kind of talk about some of the things we're going to see in this release. Normally I run through the patch notes. We don't really have to do that. I know that's not why you're here. But some really interesting things that Next brings, because it does bring quite a lot. Number one, huge, this is when multiplayer really started to shine. Now, we had communities, certainly. Let me pop out this chat so I'm not looking at this window of myself this whole time. There's communities that were popping up. You know, the Galactic Hub was already in effect, but people were playing together, but just not with one another at that point, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of really interesting tools coming out to like help you navigate across the galaxy. I didn't even know there was as many galaxies as there was probably by this point still. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Next. I'm looking forward to playing this a bit. The sad thing that I remember, because you know, if you've been watching the series, I'm trying to keep my Rasa Mama S36, excuse me, all the way to the end. But I know that you lose it in this update, and I'm sad about it. So I've had the same starter ship. You have a ship that looks very similar, but it loses its name and everything else. So we'll see what that looks like. That's kind of why I didn't put it in the picture in the screenshot either. So yeah, hey, let's hop into it. Community engagement. There's a couple of things there. They introduced the Galactic Atlas website, which is interesting if you haven't checked out. Lots of base building parts added. Third-person view came into effect because we finally got a player model, right? We didn't have the anomaly model up to this point. We had some travelers because of the story that was introduced in Atlas Rises, but we didn't know what we looked like. And what was interesting is Next came out after Season 2 of Waking Titan, which was like a lore-based ARG augmented reality game that kind of hyped up the release of Next. A lot of cool things happened in that one. That's where we got a lot of the Dreamer lore that if you watched any of the lore videos, if you haven't, hey, I'll put a link in the description below. A lot of the lore that predates the universe, or think of it as like the Atlas prequels, you know, the story before it, came from the Waking Titan ARG. So we had a lot from that. Part of that, lost my train of thought. Part of what was cool about the Waking Titan ARG is I kind of introduced the idea of the exosuits, kind of even gave it a reason why they were putting the Dreamers in these suits, which was an interesting little touch. And then some people got, I don't remember who it was, some people in the community got this little pyramid that when you shine light to it, it made like a little hologram of the actual third-person model, the exosuit model, which was interesting. That was the first time we ever saw any images of that. Character customization came in this one because we had a character. Freighters were enhanced. This is when you could first hire frigates as well. Crafting resources completely changed. They redesigned the entire mineral system in No Man's Sky, so a lot of the stuff that we have in our inventory from Atlas Rises and before that are likely gone. They expanded the refining system. They changed the HUD. They changed the upgrade modules. The visors were enhanced. Obviously, there's going to be graphical enhancements. Lots of sliders here. I'm just trying to get through these quickly. Visual HUD stuff said that. The quick menus refined, but still kind of the same as when it was first introduced. It looks more like what we have now. Space stations. This is where we got the space station update. So, actually, is it all of them? I don't know if it's all of them, but this is the space station update. Interesting, and what could relate to liquidators is this is where biological horrors actually entered the game. Now the lore, if you watch my Liquidators lore series, I'll also make sure to put the Liquidators lore video into the description of this video. I talk a little bit about how in the very beginning of No Man's Sky, some of this lore existed in abandoned terminals and abandoned buildings, and they described the biological horrors, but they themselves didn't make it into the game until next. So we're going to see them today, probably. Audio enhancements, and then lots of fine patch notes. Cool. All right. That's that. Let's get into the game. What do you think? %, mech tech parts. Thank you, Daniel. It's good to know. I hadn't checked it all this weekend. It's been a really busy weekend. I was sick last week. I have a really fun, I think, video coming out this week, which is a total spoiler of Purple Systems. It's all of the work was done by that Bomber Boy, like usual. It might as well be that Bomber Boy's video. But I got sick last week. Had a fever, all that stuff. I was good by Friday, but now everyone else in the house is sick at different levels. So I've been at it all weekend. So let's get into the game. We're gonna have that video is gonna come out this week, hopefully sooner rather than later. So look for that. And this is the save. So the last time I played this was the last time we had a video in July. Let's see. I landed on a station, if I remember correctly. We should be on a station. And with whatever ship we have. Wish they'd randomize the starter ship. It's true, but it is a nice way to like pick out new players, even though I know people who aren't new players that fly them around, you know. Drinking my Oasis Vibe Celsius. It's good. It's got an Oasis vibe. They're not sponsored. I would have been more convincing if they were. Maybe. Okay, you know, for all of the things that I just said to you, this is a very small screen for updates. I ballparked it quite a bit, but this is the next update screen. And if you look, this is what the wing of the Rasamama looks like. So did we luck out? Oh, we discovered a terrain manipulator. Fantastic. Now, the terrain manipulator didn't start in this update. See, but then as you... So our Rasamama changed to a Hanmatan MQ5. I mean, it's still in the spirit, I guess. I don't know, chat. What do you think? I don't know why they would do that. It's such a beautiful ship. Maybe it'll come back in a future update. All right, so oh, so the space stations did change. Cool. Then we can check that out. It is still so funny to see how, even from Next, how different it looks. The floors are still, yeah. So the floors are still, you know, how they tricked this reflection is that there's a whole nother space station entryway built below, sort of a translucent plane. So it looks like it's reflecting, but it's actually just a whole other. It's just a whole other model down there. That's why you don't see your own player character reflected or any of the ships or anything, which is fun. All right. It's weird how they almost have that. I guess it could just be blue light from that. They almost have that like ghostly kind of look that travelers have when you encounter them. And these guys looking at nothing. Okay. We finally have a relatively decent a galactic trade terminal. Oh, let's actually check our inventory. Viking dagger. Where'd I get a Viking dagger from? Hey, what's happening? Defense ship. Now, I know that I don't remember too much about last episode for how long ago it was. This is again the starter pistol. Still looked exactly the same. Still got pretty much nothing on it. Starship, same starter ship, but they renamed it and they changed the color, which is unfortunate. Doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of anything in it, and I don't have any hyperdrive. Fuel. Oh, here's a warp cell. I don't know where these came from. This must have been something else that turned to this. I would be interested to find this out. What did I have that turned into comet droplets and a defense chip? Because these didn't exist in game before. I don't think I had this either. Interesting. I had the Atlas Pass. Oh, so this is obsolete tech. So this is just going to bed soon. Yeah, I should be headed there myself soon, actually. After this. All right, so this is actually a tech slot. This isn't something I can pick up. I actually have to dismantle it. What was this? Oh, this was the like the +2. The way that they used upgrades was different previously, and this is where those 2 slots were. That's fun. I'm surprised none of my... Oh, I didn't really have any upgrades to my starship. Because you couldn't upgrade ships the way you can now. You might be able to as of now. Huh, okay. So the last time we were here, this was the only door. You can go in here, and then there's a guy hanging out over here, but he's gone. Just like now. Or previous to orbital, I should say. We have our forget what we call this guy, the mission. I want to call him a bounty master, but I know that's not the right group. So you can access your mission board there. This is the Explorers Guild. Yeah. Is this the Explorers Guild? Yeah. Oh. All right. He's like, don't talk to me until you've done something for me. Respect. Okay. Hey, JC. Yeah, the storage space has been pretty much the bane of my existence this entire playthrough. Not an easy way to upgrade up to this point. I think there's more opportunity in Atlas Rises. I only did it for a few hours though. The only time I'm playing this playthrough is while I'm on stream, so we're really just doing it to kind of see the differences. But I want to preserve the original stuff that I came in the game with, as horrible as it is. And at this point, you couldn't upgrade multi-tool tech. I don't think that machine is there. No. So you couldn't expand your multi-tool. You kind of just had to trade it. And I think Atlas Rises was the first time you could carry more than one. Did I end up getting a second one? No, I didn't. I think we just talked about it. I don't think I actually found one. Now this guy is here. I don't think I have much money to be. Oh, I do have some units. Oh, it's a lot cheaper than it used to be. Let's do that. No, I'm gonna do one, huh? It's still a thing. Okay, well. Oh, so do we have the aha, we do. Alright. Back in the day, this used to be a thing. Gosh, I don't know if this was like this before this playthrough and I'm only now realizing it. I sure hope not. You had different types of slots. So you had this general use slot. You had these cargo slots that you could expand, and they would actually hold more material or more minerals than they could here. So this, instead of being, I don't know, I don't even remember what it used to be, but it could be 1,000 or 999. Maybe this one holds 9,999. Much like how your freighters can hold a lot more than your ship or your exosuit. And then this one was just for technology. And the ships have the same setup. So you could put all of your ship tech, like your hyperdrive, anything you didn't want damaged, you could put it in here. You could expand this, put it in here, and then when you warped to another galaxy, nothing in that inventory would get broken. Only things in this inventory would get broken. So that's the way that we used to get around it for a while. Yeah, glad you started this year. Yeah, it's been a journey for sure. For sure. Yeah, and then we just had this guy here. Hey, what's up, fella? You sell stuff now too. So it's as of this update, because these all changed, it's much easier to upgrade your whole experience, really. Like upgrade your character, your exosuit, your multi-tool, your ship even. Whereas before it was very difficult. You could find tech for those things in like the manufacturing sites and stuff like that, but you couldn't. It was like luck of the draw, kind of. I don't know if it was sequential or not, but you couldn't pick and choose what you got out of them, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So this was nanite clusters for blueprints, and then these are the blueprints we had way back then. So this is more, gosh, do they still do this? I don't even remember. This is more like what we get at minor settlements, right? I guess it is the same. I'm just thinking this one. You can see a little bit how these modules look a bit different. S-Class, though. We do have S-Class modules now. Pulse Splitter wouldn't be bad. S-Class module for Pulse Splitter. Don't mind if I do. Of course, I don't have any nanite clusters, so that's not going to help me at all. And I don't have any space to install a Pulse Splitter, so. Oh, and then we have this room back here. I'm just going through this because I know some of you that just joined maybe didn't have this experience of this. We had this space station for quite a while in modern No Man's Sky. We just lost it with Orbital. Now, one of the interesting things is, oh, that's a nice planet over there. Black nanites, all right. what's interesting is that there's still relics in the game of the game's history. But I don't have a 3 though, do I? I only have a 1. Yeah. Like the abandoned systems have an abandoned space station, and that's really a relic of the first ever type of space station that we ever got in No Man's Sky. It's laid out the same way, but once Orbital came, we lost this space station. And correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I don't think it's anywhere in game. You could argue that maybe the Outlaw station is kind of like this station, but just broken down, which is true. But I don't really know. There's no this section. Like this section's all closed off. You just have this walkway, and it's a little more narrow. Actually, it doesn't extend this way either, so I don't think it is. I think it is more of a relic of the first station. So the Kiwi, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a nice night. Quicksilver missions, yes. We finally get the Quicksilver vendor. I was trying to figure out, and I couldn't. It was not successful. Because we got the Quicksilver vendor present in game before we got Quicksilver items, and I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to check this version out, was because did we get Quicksilver missions? We're gonna have to find. There are strange powers at work. I've been left messages, crumbs that lead me along a trail. Should I seek answers? Should I investigate these anomalies and breaches, or should I enjoy the galaxy on my own terms and avoid whatever trouble this surely leading towards? Do we search for answers, or do we just explore? Now, this is a question of do we... Oh, you have a good night, Andre. Thanks for hanging out. Do we want? We kind of just want to explore, right? Like, we got the new narrative with the last update, so now we're just looking for differences in the update. So I'm gonna go free to explore, and hopefully that doesn't mess up my chances of finding Polo and Nada in a pretty quick. Of course, didn't I do the story though? Didn't I start the story already? I'll just say free to explore, and I'm sure it'll let me hop back in. Because this icon is for the story. It's telling me to collect nanites. See what our log says. Yeah. So we're already up to Apollo. We got to Apollo already? That's interesting. And we did see some slight differences with the story, if I'm remembering last episode correctly. Artemis was a little funky, right? Like, I think she was saying she had never encountered another traveler, but she knows Apollo, who's a traveler. It's a weird situation there. Or I'm sorry, they. All right, let's head there. I do want to find. What's going on, Hollywood? A few HUD enhancements. The cockpit's starting to take shape. Not quite there yet. Can't look down. We should head on back to our base and kind of see what the planets over there are looking like. Alright, look at that. What luck. Collect nanites, go to a... Okay, can we not land? Oh, okay. Can't land. Can I pop this into third person, or do we not? Okay. Alright, I'm landing. Somehow. There we go. We did it. Okay. Let's get into third person so we can see that lovely mod. There it is. Hi. Beautiful. Alright, look at, we're us. We're we. Guys, this is looking pretty great though. Even by next. You can even see how the textures here have changed. If you remember when we looked at it in the first couple of... I mean, this has been this way since the beginning of No Man's Sky. I don't think we encountered one in 1.0, but we didn't encounter much. That was before the day one patch. But after the day one patch, we encountered an abandoned building terminal, found some lore, and I don't know that I ever really noticed this before. Oh, I guess I have. This is gross. They kind of changed the how this texture is colored, but it's always been kind of the same. Can I not? Can I not? There we go. I'm just gonna delete that. No one likes the residual poop. User identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged edged, like something that once lived, but was then torn asunder. I should have stayed away. Had I the sense to taste the air of this planet, I imagine it would have reeked with some kind of alien feeder. But nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile, then crawling on a mat of slow cilia, moving from me. I should have left it alone. Yeah, don't mess with the wildlife, man. It did still look great back then. Something in the code to aid me on my journey. 57, I needed 60. Thanks a lot. Damn it. But again, a lot of those, I mean, this is much later now, but those prompts are still present from the beginning of the game. I don't really have anything great to fight these guys with. Man, it was a lot harder to break these things back then, too. Whoa. Oh, jeez. They're already taking me out. I'll die. I will die 100 times in this playthrough, so don't worry about anything like that. They still really just look the same, don't they? Like, they haven't changed much. I don't know if I remember the two little legs sticking out of the back. I'm sure they were probably there. That's a hilarious thing. Why would anybody take that off? I just never noticed it before. Guess I've never looked at them that close. You gotta take that. Oh. Gotta take that screenshot. Do you think they'll just leave me alone now? Going for it. Oh, I don't have any jetpack. Whew. Fly away. Okay. Sadly, I don't remember what this world looked like when we played last time. at all the sentinels. A little bit of changes, not a lot though. Pretty minor. It's just basically like everything has a little bit more detail to it, right? And you could eat fruit. Did you get meat for killing ooh. I need your meat. This is a resilient kangaroo looking thing. Kangaroo, four-legged kangaroo. I don't know what it is. Kangaroo horse. Ah, crap. Okay. No, after all that, I didn't even get any meat out of it. Is it? Wait, is that it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they definitely keep the same vibe. I'm trying to look at it from the differences from where we last were in the last episode as well, or just how it's coming up that way. It's hard not to think about where they are now, though. Unfortunately, is he gonna find me in my ship? Oh, I guess so. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight a sentinel. Come on. At least I'll get 13 seconds of pulse. Or not. I don't think I can outrun him in this jalopy, but we'll see. It's not even a Rasamama, it's like a Hootenanny or Hunmatan. We didn't have auto lock on back then. Oh man, he's gonna destroy me. Uh-oh. We still have sodium. Ah. Okay. Get out of here. Didn't think I was gonna make it in 20 seconds. Hi, Sonny. You're in school right now. I was under the impression when you were like, school is boring. I did see your message earlier. bad idea. He's catching up. He's close. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, I'm dead. Evasive maneuvers. Just spin like a crazy person. It's a little OP feeling it. You know, I think a lot of us felt the same way as well. JC is saying that he didn't realize there was auto lock until yesterday. It wasn't always a thing, obviously. It's not right now. But once they introduced it, you're like, really? It did make fighting multiple ships a little more manageable. But once you were able to like upgrade your ship, then it was like, I don't know. The odds seemed less insurmountable, you know. Apparently I'm going to do this for 12 minutes. I can't do that. I'm probably just going to end up dying. He said as he went directly into enemy. This is what I get for not upgrading my ship at all. Me. Be okay. We need another ship to switch to when I can't shoot anymore. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have any sodium. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Furball, what's going on? Just in time to watch me die again in this playthrough. Should went back up really quick though, didn't it? I can just keeping it. Just close your eyes for this part of the stream. Do you think my chances of survival this one is probably pretty slim, right? Oh, I don't own a freighter. Congrats. Man, they were right on me too. I almost got one of them. Shield comes up really quick. Just look at the ship if it's making you queasy. Yeah, we did. We got a little spoiled on the max out infra knives, yeah. Very true. Stacks of sodium. Nothing like a new playthrough that started in like 2016. There he is. If I can take you out, I'll be happy. Wrong way. Uh-oh. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know Streamlabs was still an active bot on my Discord, or an active bot on my YouTube. I've been using OBS lately because I had some issues earlier this week with some streaming stuff. But hey, I guess it's still there. Cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Too close. Too close. Really gotta upgrade this thing. Hey, if you haven't joined our Discord, you want to join, we have fun over there. We got lots of stuff coming up. I'm going to announce a couple of things really soon. A couple of challenges on our Discord. We're going to try to do a couple of tournament-style different things. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure when it's going to be yet. That's why I'm kind of waiting to announce it. I'll just tell you what it is. I want to do a team deathmatch pairs bracket-style tourney, and I want to do a build-off for those of you who like to build on the Discord. Pit you against each other, give you like an hour or something, and then, you know, see who's got the better build. Leave it to the community. I thought that'd be some fun stuff. Maybe you get some prizes in there. I like to give away these things as prizes if you're comfortable sending me your shipping information. So look forward to that on the Discord. Link is in the chat right now. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. I got 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can I do it? 1. Oh, I think we're going to do it. Cheat, what's going on, man? I agree. Next is the first one that feels more like modern. And I think for me it's because of, well, there's a couple of things, but like this space station was the space station for so long. See, there's a little bit of a, if you look back in the stream, when we came in it said something about the space station, and there's a little bit of a numeral glitch, so there is still a few glitches in 5.7. Again, these are all new. This is the first time any of these folks are here. I do like this open. I keep even now I'm trying to say, like, currently these things are closed. Before Orbital, this was all here, and this little passageway, these doors are closed. I do like it more just kind of opened, and it feels a little bit more like they're just hanging out. Like, I don't think we had this little stock exchange looking thing above it. I don't remember, to be honest with you, but there's a couple of different ways that this could look. But this one just feels like they're all just hanging out, trading stocks and trading units and everything else. Good time. Okay. Let's warp to our base. Now, when we started the base, it was a frozen planet, right? It was the first place we found. This was when base building first came. Look at that teleporter. Looks a little funky. We started the base in Foundations when base building became a thing. That was back when you had to go to, you had to find like the modular circular base. You'd find one in the wild. Oh, teleport's not available. Oh, I lost my base. I lost my damn base. Alright, you know what? We can't be far from it, right? Like, it's got to be around here. Where? That's the question. Now, we were there in Atlas Rises. So I wonder if this was the update where the circular rooms turned into the base computers, and then if you make it to the base computer where your base used to be, you can reclaim it. I never did that before when it happened in real time. I don't know that I could get back to where that base was. I'd have to look back at old videos to see. Did I ever take a picture of it? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, this was just the way it was for such a long time too. I mean, don't get me wrong, the new bases in Orbital are beautiful, or the new space stations in Orbital are beautiful, but can I get one jump out of that? I wonder. I can. Alright. Does anyone remember the name of my system? The scientist. Oh, that's right, because I lost the scientist. I hired a bunch of the NPCs that hang out in your bases. That was a thing even up to Foundations. I hired a bunch and then they disappeared from my oh, I should probably, just in case someone hops in, I'm gonna unmute the Discord. If anyone wants to hop in to chat, you're more than welcome to. I'm just sort of not in a direct or planned way, just kind of going through this. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. If you don't have access to it, just hop into the on deck waiting room and I can pull you in. I mean, I'm there. There's an Atlas station there. We were working our way to the Atlas station. But what about this one? Tamachi, that sounds kind of familiar. Is there another Let's try that one. Well, actually, it should probably be... let's give it a shot. Oh, I cannot warp. Is it too far away? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's always something. What's this destination? Huh. Right, so I can only warp 100 right now, right? 94, 106. Gonna give it to me? No, of course you won't. I can't go there because it's Emerald Drive. I guess I'm going here. G9. It's okay. You know what? Maybe we'll encounter a wild-based computer somewhere. Crikey. That's buggy. Oh, Chief Rick says, chilling and working, that's about it. Didn't expect my little No Man's Sky decompression tool to be on the top of the No Man's Sky Nexus mods virtually since it posted. Oh, nice. Very nice. Sully Kiwi says, what's the anomaly like? Did black holes get the graphic update yet? You know, we haven't seen them yet. I'm sure that we'll encounter one. So I'll need to find the anomaly, right? I'm trying to remember how this works. Let's go down to this planet real quick. A mind control device? That was... Oh, great. It's been helping PC players left and right. That was to improve performance, right? I know that you wrote about it in our in the Discord, but I'm pretty sure I saw it as well when I was looking at some of the other mods. I don't usually play with mods because I play on PlayStation, but I saw it out in some of Bomber's mods. It seems some of those assets that he was pulling in the game. Then ultimately decided not to use any footage because it just doesn't look as good as it could on my Mac, pretending to be a Windows computer. So. Well, this was not a very fruitful stop. Ooh. This just generally does feel more like modern No Man's Sky. I don't remember if you dropped a link to it before or not, if it's in self-promotion maybe, or... I remember you talking about it, but I don't remember... if you posted it or not. Oh, whoops. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Can I make one of those, though? Negative. Oh, those didn't exist before. Okay. And... no, alright, so I can do 2. So I just need some... oxygen, which probably won't find much of here. Oh, I guess I will. Whew, like that. God, that low grav just feels a lot different. I don't know that we encountered a low grav planet before this version. I remember you talking about it before in the general chat briefly, but I always read everything. I don't reply to everything. Sometimes I'm in a Zoom meeting. This is horrible. I'm in a Zoom meeting and I have my phone down below the camera so nobody could see it. And I'll just scroll Discord sometimes, just seeing what people are talking about. But I feel if I start typing that they'll... Even though I'm right at my computer, I could just do it on the computer. I do a lot of Zoom meetings. Need more oxygen. Nice, some ferrite dust. Ooh, scanning is really slow. Okay, okay. It's not too bad. I feel like that's a lot cheaper to make than it has been. Granted, this is a completely different set of materials than it was last time. Still upset about my ship, not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? No, we don't have a... Gosh, you know what? I wonder if... Was the anomaly part of... It must have been part of the main story. I mean, it's sort of main story adjacent, really. Oh, I guess we can do that. Destination reached. Oh, you scan. Okay. So in order to call in the anomaly, you had to have the mission active and then just scan and it just pops in. So let's go take a look. Previously, you've flown into a system at random and it would just appear. Polo and Nada have been moving around their little platform. This is going to look a lot different. Oh, this wasn't the update. One of these updates, very soon, they put in multiple little landing circles, kind of making it just a lot deeper. But this is what the anomaly used to look like. Oh, looks like Polo got another little makeover. Now, he's been green and pink before. I don't know that he had that light blue. I don't know if his shawl was purple either. His scarf, sorry. General recoloring. And then Nada has literally been the same every single time we've seen them. Excuse me. Still a multi-tool. And then this is the area. This isn't open up yet, right? It's this other one. Yes. So we didn't have the Quicksilver vendor yet. At some point, and I don't remember when, the Quicksilver vendor is somewhere, but it's just, there's no indication of what it was. It's just a thing that was. I don't think that the vendor was there. I think the booth was there, and you could go to it, and we didn't know what it did for a little bit. Is the Quicksilver vendor bot there now? I don't think so, unless there's that place I'm not seeing, but. It must have been the developmental updates, because that's when the community research goals started. So that would be like the next update is the first developmental update. Actually, let me look. I can probably pull it up real quick. Sully says, still retro single pad. Yeah, it went to 4 pads for a bit. A far cry from our modern iterations experience. Yeah. Is QS bot there now? No. You have Quicksilver, but you can't spend it. Yeah. Well, it's on your list of things. I don't currently have it. And you know what's funny is I remember for a while we didn't know how to get it either. I think it was like, oh God, I don't remember how it went, but there was some sort of discrepancy where like something was there, we didn't know what it did, and we didn't know how to get Quicksilver. I'm looking at the release log right now. When did that happen? Because after this, it's just like a bunch of developmental updates, or development updates. I'm sure I'm saying developmental like it's a patient. And then it's the abyss. It goes from 0.5 to 0.7. They're all just 0.5 to 0.65. They're all just next patches. But a lot of them are like community research. A new exocraft. Oh, the Pilgrim gets added during a development update. Oh, the biological horrors start to spit in 0.6. Research missions, yeah, that's all it is. I don't see Quicksilver vendor anywhere. New items. Okay, so new items for purchase. There he is. All right, so it's the very next update. 1.58. Quicksilver vendor appears. And it says that we can do something, but I don't know. And then the updates to follow are just all different items being added in the next part of the mission, and let's see what Polo has to say. Polo looks quite a bit different, actually, than... Interesting thing that Polo has been the one changing, where Nada hasn't changed at all. I wonder if that's indicative of the lore. Like, Nada's always the one that tells you that, you know, you'll meet again, you've met before, that sort of thing. Friends everywhere, if only know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. The Gek wipes their grease-splattered hands on their suit as they address me. They introduce themselves as Specialist Polo, fugitive of the Gek. So this is like to start me from scratch, except for I have stuff in my inventory, because I definitely have met Polo. tell me that they gave up on trade units. Yeah. You told me all this stuff already. And you asked me about trade. Find data for Polo. Let's say, sure. Will do. Okay. There's not I have to say. Crave non-compliant Nada shell. My family would murder me, traveler friend. Ehew. Nada must resist. Nada likes who Nada is. Maybe that is why he changes looks. Fugitive of the Gek. Like, it's so absurd to not want to trade that you're a fugitive. Nada's body shakes as they speak. The internal symptom of an internal struggle, or the external symptom of an internal struggle. At times, another entity seems to stare out from beneath the visor. I grasp the arm firmly as soon as the familiar light patterns of Korvac friend reasserts itself. The convergence endlessly attempts to regain their erratic shell, and wipe Nada from existence. Nada wants to live and learn and help. Nada promises to assist me in my journey. Ooh. Shortcut to the center. That'll give us a black hole. Let's go check out. Let's go check out a black hole.
Navigational data received.
Oh, that's kind of far away, isn't it? Can't make it easy on me, huh? I need to upgrade this ship. Well, actually, I think I can own more than one ship now, can I? I think that was Atlas Rises. I think. Are Polo and Nada from the same universe? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the answer. To me, it always seems like, kind of what I was saying before, that Nada's always the one that's aware. Like, there's a bit of the, gosh, is it the Crash Freighter lore? Where it kind of talks about how they met, at least in one iteration, and it doesn't sound like Polo gets out of there alive, so I don't know if it's just not as aware of themselves across the universe, like a nexus being of some sort, or if it's the same Nada, just going universe to universe finding Polos. It's interesting. It's a good question for a ball. I don't know. Richie, hi, I'm standing on the beach on the Pacific Ocean, Olympic Peninsula. Very nice. You win. I'm sitting in my office in the Northeast United States. Not on a beach, sadly. I guess I can keep going. We are going to need more materials soon.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Anomaly detected. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go towards. My word. It's okay, I can't see shit. Ah, Reggie. I'm gonna need some ferrite and oxygen, but can I get it on a nice planet? I wouldn't give that one a try. That's not a nice planet, but give it a look.
Hostile scan detected.
Haven't been to a beach at all this year. Too hot, ready for winter. You know, we haven't been to the beach either. We've been
Warning.
quite a bit of stuff outdoors. Just oh boy, that's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. I think they're harder to fight than Sentinels. Let's find out. Yeah, they're just about the same as far as their health is concerned. First can't work. I kept thinking I got a freighter, but I forgot that when we had our chance, we didn't have enough units. Oh, they all just gave up. Look at that. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Very nice. We're going camping coming up soon. I think next week. Yeah, it's gonna be next week. So there'll be some changes to the streaming schedule. I'll make an announcement in the channel because we're going to one of those like camping places that are like for kids. I got a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. They both like the idea of camping. I think I've said this on stream before. We don't know how they're going to fully commit to it, so we got a cabin. It's a fun little place to go to. Probably have to spend a lot of money to... It's like a water park and stuff. Hey, look, the old clouds. This is what a nuclear planet looked like back then. Not a whole lot of difference, but still yet a lot of difference. You notice that there's like no weather really. Look at those guys.
Units received.
Find some oxygen. There's some.
Radiation protection falling.
You do have to get a lot closer to I need that anyway. You gotta get a lot closer to plants to harvest them.
Suit power cells depleted.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna need... Ooh, actually, no, I have this.
Technology
Nice. Gosh, you know, I don't know how to... How do I increase my health? I think it's gigantic. I guess I could... They didn't have health packs, right? You can't eat yet. I guess I could find a... Oh, I guess they do have health... little health stations in some of the POIs. Oh, I probably can't harvest that because I don't have the... I'm sure advanced mining laser was a requirement back then. Yeah. Buy modules from space stations? Like, yeah. Definitely need to start doing something. I get attacked by, I get attacked by stuff enough to... I should start upgrading my stuff. Unless you mean the health stuff. I mean, Gosh, are there... I don't think there's any... Is there? Maybe in that one back room there might be one. Pretend to watch the sunset. Have a good night, Richie. Definitely need more sodium. Completely forgot about sodium. Is that too big? No, it is too big, Rance. I don't want to fight anymore. Can't we just get along? Increase your health. Oh, I don't need... No, I don't need to increase. I need to... When I say increase, I meant replenish. Replenish health. That's what I meant to say. So my health is... I'm down one or... Yeah, I'm down one. One of my 3 are gone. And you can't eat yet, so... I know that there's health... Right? Or is that life support and hazard protection? Maybe dying is the only way to get it back. I don't remember back then. I already killed something to try to get meat, and it didn't. It just gave me a morite or mordite. I do not know. do need more oxygen though. Oh, there's some. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The health pack thing on the walls, but is that health and hazard protection, or is that life support and hazard protection? I'm gonna see if I can find a building. I guess we could answer the question ourselves. There's Sack Venom. What are the odds there's something close by? Is that still buried tech yet? What are the odds there's something right here? Slim to none, I'd say. Slim to none.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh man, I still need... Oh, the chromatic metal is what's slowing me down. Okay. Something else to look for is a metal. Copper. Look at that. Ah, but you know what? Previously, you didn't need the train manipulator to mine minerals, like the metallic minerals that were sticking out of planets. But you do now, and I don't have one. Oh, that's a good... Next to the landing pad white boxes. You're right. You're right. That does do health. Yep. Let's see if there's a way that I can make that happen. Alright, well, this isn't good.
Radiation protection falling.
I guess I gotta dismantle this thing. Then install this thing. But I need carbon nanotubes. Can I just make that? Oh. Didn't look to see how many I needed though.
Constructed.
I need one more.
Radiation damage detected.
No, that's not good.
Technology recharge.
Whoa!
Critical damage.
What the? That was a little uncalled for. What the hell, man? Jeez. I'm just gonna use all my oxygen, isn't it?
Recharge.
Gosh. Rude.
Radiation protection.
They were reacting to me mining that tree? I noticed when that kind of it looked like it turned toward me when I was mining some condensed carbon earlier. Let's find out. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, does that make it mad? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's coming for me. It's coming in this direction. Oh, I guess not. Maybe I made that up. I'm just paranoid. I was just where it wanted to walk. It doesn't really happen, though. It's strange. I mean, not anymore. I kind of liked it. Like as a feature, not in like a weird way. But you know, that they don't tend to hurt you unless they mean to. But it would be cool to, like, if the giant ones accidentally stepped on you, that there was, like, some consequences, you know? Alright.
Technology.
Okay. Where was that? Somewhere around here. Almost just happened again. Almost got me. Where the heck did that deposit go? Ah, there she is. Oh, I can't make this any bigger or smaller, huh? It's one size. One size tray manipulator. It goes pretty deep, I think. Normally I make my tray manipulator, which we've talked about it a few times on stream, but I make it as small as possible to get the most yield out of it. But I don't know if there's anyone who's done the math. That wasn't that big. One size digs all, that's right. Rare variant of striders with mushrooms on their backs. Oh, you can't add them to your log, but your discovery wonders. What am I trying to say? I wonder what would happen if I tried to upload. It probably can't, right? Bigger shovel doesn't scoop less dirt. That's true. That's true.
Radiation protection falling.
All right. Oh, so I got the nanites that I needed. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy looking. All right, so I need how much? Oh, I keep doing my ship for some reason. I need 25. I have just over 100. I might be okay. Can I make a... Oh. Metal plate. Alright, let's get some... Let's get some ferrite. I feel so underpowered. I feel... I'm weak.
Product constructed.
No, we haven't tried making yet is we haven't tried any sort of duping glitches yet. Wait, did I have this? Where did this come from? What the hell was that? Yes, I want this. Do this one. That's what I'm after. Aw. Don't suppose that ended up in an inventory anywhere, did it? That's crazy. That's what I'm trying to build. Alright. Fine.
Technology
Oh,
reached.
shoot. I needed that. Andy, I'm late. Carlson Noel says, I've done experiments on my own, roughly 250 with the biggest, 400 with the medium, 600 with the smallest. Roughly, deposits may vary. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to do the math in my head to be like the percentage of that as it shrinks is something. Okay, I guess we don't need to stare at that. I did just use all of my damn...
Radiation protection falling.
How much do I have? Oh, I know I have enough. I should be good. I should be good. Oh, there's... buttons are a little different. 1, 2, 3 carbon. Right. So. 2 of those.
Constructed.
1 of those. What else do I need? 7 ferrite dust. You. Alright, that should be...
Constructed.
There we go. Let's head back to our ship. Wait a minute. We don't have to do that anymore because we can do this now. Oh, easy there, big fella. Learned our lesson the first time. Thank you very much.
Radiation protection falling.
I do really like having the third person view. Oh boy, come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. There's always something. I need jellies for this, right? Yeah, jellies and metal plating. Let's go get some jellies.
Radiation protection falling.
It was like the worst place to mine dihydrogen. It's all underneath stuff I can't mine. Okay. There's some O2 that I need that. Not scanning the rock to for the second mineral is making your eyes twitch. You know what? I don't. Well, yeah, I guess they did have second minerals by this point in the game. Oh. Oh, I didn't actually need jellies. I just needed dihydrogen. My bad. All right, let's go make JC's eyes twitch.
Radiation protection falling. Units received.
No, it does. They did have the secondary mineral was uranium, which is something I needed this whole time. Or I could have used at least to get off the planet. Hey KJ, welcome to the chat, where I'm scanning minerals before mining so JC's eyes don't twitch. And also because it's helping me, it's useful. Okay. It is weird how just like overnight the whole periodic table of No Man's Sky changed. I mean, I know that we jumped quite a few. What was the last one? I don't even remember what the last one. What was
Radiation protection
Atlas
falling.
Rises? 3, 4. No, Atlas Rises was 3. There was no 0.4, 1.4. Atlas Rises went to 1.38. Next was 1.5. So 1.38 was the last one we played. And since 1.38, the whole system has changed. It's crazy.
Technology recharge. Product constructed. Product constructed.
Carson doesn't like my inventory either. This? You don't like that? What's wrong with this? It's fun. It's fine. I got no cargo space. I could put some tech stuff there. Oh, wait, you can't move tech yet. That's another feature. I forget when that was added, but I'm sure we'll encounter it eventually. You can't yet move any of your tech. This is kind of what you get. Now I can delete these. I mean, I guess I can. Those are never coming back. There's nothing I can do with them. I just like to remember they were there. And we got tech modules. That's just more clutter, though. All right. So, what were we doing? Yeah, let's wait till it's... Yeah, let's do it now.
Technology recharge. Technology
Let's go.
recharge.
Let's go to a black hole. Here we go. Where's my current mission? There we go. Oh, I don't have my mission in my log anymore. What was I doing? Oh wait, my black hole disappeared. Did it now? Oh wait, black hole's a different... There it is. Okay. There we go. Alright, it's one jump away. There's a JCC index. We called it Synergy. The lack of adjacency bonuses and supercharge slots. Yeah, I haven't installed anything aside from, like, I think the plasma launcher. I think I installed and just the terrain manipulator I just installed as well. Still can't barrel roll. This is a much more like violent. It seems like a much more violent process for some reason. Maybe it's because the ship is so close. It's more realistic though. My current character carries roughly 36 tons of a variety of rocks in their backpack at all time. Yeah, you know, it's like they're space backpacks though, so they can carry that somehow. Demolecularizes them, right? And it's more like it's like a pattern buffer on your back. Oh, for Pete's sake. Get out of here first.
Warning.
Oh, I thought it froze for a second there. Oh yeah, that's right. KJ pointed out supercharged slots were added because back in the day, which we didn't get into, we talked a little bit about the different types of inventories. So let's talk about upgrade modules. I should probably get to a safe place before I do this. But so you can use 3 upgrade modules, right? Oh, look at that black hole. So this is before the visual enhancement. I don't think you get the distortion. I don't want to get too close. I guess I can just put it into camera mode. This is a next era black hole. It's definitely interesting. Star Trek science for the win. 100%. Oh no, hold on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh man. Ah, there you are. Didn't get in No Man's Sky until he came to Switch, so this is all weird to me. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty space water. Yeah. So let's talk real quick about how the upgrades used to work, because it used to get a lot out of them. In KJ, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we used to get a hell of a lot more out of having our 6 upgrades than we do with supercharged slots. I forgot how bummed I was when that happened. So you have... Oh, not what I wanted to do. So you have your different slots now, right? Like, I forgot how to do this here. So if I had a full inventory, I'd be able to... Let me get rid of this tech that I don't need. You know, let's say you had hyperdrive modules here. You could put in your 3 hyperdrive modules, and that would be fine. And then you could also go over here to your technology tab if this was all unlocked, and you could put another 3 modules here. So there's no way to have 6 in one, but you could have 3 in either, or 3 in each, as long as you had the space for them. Now, it was hard to get upgrades. I thought it was harder. I don't know if it was actually harder. I find it much easier to upgrade things nowadays, but I've been playing for a lot longer. I found it harder back then to find modules to upgrade my storage, or to buy the storage. But you could have a bunch, and it'd have synergy if they were next to one another, up or adjacency. It was absurd at what a fighter could do back then. Yeah, I remember more for like, I remember my one exotic ship, this one. My hyperdrive is so much better. It's still pretty good, but like, I don't know. But you could also like hide all your tech in those tech slots. So when you go to the center of the galaxy, you don't break anything if you have that feature enabled. You can run a scan on a black hole. Oh, you can? I didn't know that. Ooh. Where'd you go? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, just the way that the light plays with it, as you were saying. Ooh. Well, with this ship, I think you would buy an S-Class ship that had the slots you needed to do that. You can upgrade a ship or a gun. Well, yeah, you couldn't upgrade. Back then, you couldn't. And again, like, you know, at this point, this is 2 years after launch. Next is 2 years after launch. 1.5 was 2 years after launch. Now, all these patches came shortly thereafter, and even the development updates came pretty quick. Like, they were like a month or two after one another. Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't think I've said "for Pete's sake" more in my life than I did tonight. Than I have tonight. I'm gonna escape through this black hole. This is all we wanted to see anyway. Oh, look at. You're gonna have to follow me. I don't remember if this causes damage or not. Yeah, so this was August 17th. So almost, geez, that's actually very, very close. Almost 6 years ago. Should have done this next week. Can't warp anywhere, but let's see what we got near us. Yeah, this. Time to make some new upgrades and such. Actually, when I sell off some of the stuff in my inventory, I don't really know why it's there. I mean, I do. They rewarded me for my outdated, my outdated minerals and whatnot. Some of the things I had, like plutonium and Thamium-9, I had those in my inventory, and they turned into other things. And in the game, instead of those items, I now have well, no, actually, that's not it. I don't know why I have that stuff either, but comet droplets and defense chip. So let's get rid of those. JL Green, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. We're looking at old school No Man's Sky stuff. It's getting much less old school. This is again, like the more modern version of these things that we've been doing, at least. It's getting a little less surreal as the episodes go on and on. I don't know that I'll do this all the way up to Worlds part whatever we're on at the time, but let's sell some of this stuff. I mean, I guess I could save that because I keep getting my butt kicked by the authorities. I don't really need that. Cool. Technology module. That's pretty good. I need that though. It's like wiring looms now, right? I probably am gonna need that. Ooh. I don't have a freighter to worry about yet. I have a tech module there too. All right. Well, you have to do Beyond because that's the one that changed the game to the modern game. Yeah. I just mean more like it feels more like current No Man's Sky. Like there's something weird about having the whole different like mineral system, the periodic table. Models are starting to come together. You know, the NPCs look more like they do now. Not as detailed, not as dynamic, but some stuff is lacking. But it's great to see the old space stations again. I'm really bummed about my Rasamama. This guy's looking darker than he was before. Darken up on me? Can I dig it? Wasn't this silver before? Is it the light? Huh. Interesting. Pretty sure this was all like silver before. Sounds about right, actually. Oof. Oh, thank you. There's no way to expand your multi-tool yet. Aim for knife. Could use a hyperdrive module though, huh? I don't have anything but a C class. E. I don't even have enough. What am I talking about? Do I have any nanites? Open some cargo slots. Cargo worth 50,000 though. Upgrade slots are really cheap though. But you can't do more than one at a station though. Let's keep doing these, I guess. That's when lava started hunting multi-tools and you had to fly along the surface on a ley line to find minor settlements. It's not a radiant pillar. No, it's not a radiant pillar. It definitely has radiant pillar vibes though. But I kept the Rasamama. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. I've been trying to keep it, to preserve it as we get into modern No Man's Sky. But this update, it changed to whatever the hell that is. The Hanmatan. No likey. All right. Well, actually, we can see what I think it's all the same appearances, to be honest with you. Ooh. Excuse me. This looks a little bit different, but not that different, I suppose. We don't have any additional heads. All the same. Nothing crazy. Notice we don't have the banners block down here. Hey Richie, what's going on? I was not seeing the sunset, says JC. Okay, just running through. All right, let's keep on looking at stuff. Oh wait, I can't. Should see what I can buy. I should do that. All this mining resources is exhausting. Trying to see stuff. Alright. How much of this can I buy? Oh, I can't. You can't do back yet. Oh, come on. Really? Oh, you can hold it down at least. Or actually, can I... No. It also doesn't quite circle around yet. I mean, it's not bad for oxygen, right? I'll need it. It won't go to waste. Okay. Get some ferrite dust, because that's annoying to mine as well. Some sodium, maybe. Oh. 250 is what this stacks out at. Crikey. This is why you have to do the cargo ones. Okay. That's quite a bit in my ship, too. All I want to do is make a ton of warp cells. Alright. We don't need that much. Excuse me. maybe 2 stacks of 500 will be fine. Ah.
Product received.
Okay, sodium. Come on. I wasn't subbed I am now. Well, welcome, KJ. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. All right. Hey, let's just keep going. Bye. Yeah, see? Look at. I like the other color better. Hanmata. What do I need? I need stuff. Yeah, pretty well does that for me. Oh, there's copper in here. I didn't know that. Do I got copper in here? Oh no, I converted it all. Alright. So I need to let's find a place with some carbon. Find a place. We'll get some more warp cells, and then maybe we'll check out what's going on with the main story. Get where I'm at, actually. Ghost in the machine. Oh, wait, yeah, mission's out of range. I can restart. Oh. In a Viking system. Alright, we'll do. Me. O202. You know, I don't really know. I know that sometimes there's a bit of a glitch that makes them a bit smaller anyway, but the shuttles especially seem a lot smaller. I guess I could just probably... Hold on, sorry JC, let me do this for you. I don't really need more dite. Not looking for a sentinel fight. Oh, that's not gonna get me where I need to go. Yeah, things are a little bit more like boxy, I think. Sully. It might just be like, even the frames, like, it's a little bit more jerky, I guess, the animation. So the Kiwi is saying, isn't it, the animation seems a little different. KJ says, the ships got way bigger. Can't remember if it was Beyond or maybe Next Generation. I don't know when, well, God, I don't remember the difference between those two updates, to be honest with you. It's sort of harsh. Maybe it's because we got more frames now. It's a little smoother. This was like the introductory, you know, like once they got everything in the update working. It's a lot. This is a huge update, right? Like just the mineral systems alone, introducing a player character, camera following moves and making it look right. And they just refine it as other updates go on. Did it again. Run away, leave me alone. Yeah. 4 updates ago? 4 major updates ago? Like, because we're on 5 now. Yeah, what was... Because Abyss is next. I can't keep them straight in my head. So many of them. Abyss is 7. Visions is... Wait. Abyss is 7. The patch is 7.1. Visions is 7.5. Beyond is 2.0. Yeah. So we're only 1, 2... It's in 3 more episodes of this, Beyond. So I guess we'll see. Running a potato PC still performs fine. Yeah. I mean, I've heard a lot of... I mean, I'm playing on PS4 now, but I haven't played Worlds on PS4 yet. I've heard a lot of good stuff about how it's functioning. For the most part, you know, aside from the same thing the rest of us are complaining about. Still some crashes, but it doesn't seem to be anything horrible specific to the older model PlayStation. Man, there's just no condensed carbon on this planet. Ah, spoke too soon. Congrats on the upgrade indeed. No, I need it. Doesn't work as well as it does now. Okay. Oh. Made a little cave to do all my refining in.
Technology recharge.
A budget for a new work PC. Very nice. That's the way to do it. That's the way I do it. It's almost getting to be about time for me to start petitioning for one myself. This one's about, God, 4 years, I think. Excuse me. Didn't give me much, huh? Alright, oh, I have that. Shoot, I'm not anywhere near my ship, huh?
Extreme night temperature detected. Thermal protection falling.
God, that landing is pretty harsh too, huh? It just sort of drops. Oh, copper. Oh, I got... Oh, it's a stack. That's right. It stacks out at 250. My bad. Alright, so let's do this.
Constructed.
28% done. KJ says I had to buy something to be able to continue making No Man's Sky content, right? You see some of the photos that people come up with now, and it's just like, just being on PS5 just doesn't hold a candle to some of them. I like to get it just for that part of the upgrade, you know. When you're like filming B-roll someplace, and it's very beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but. Let me take this. I'll let it finish cooking. Actually, I can probably add more to it, right? Is that not an option quite yet? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, so how many of these I can make is really... Alright, so I'll have 5. That's something. Dystopian future. Nice, these. How can I upgrade my alien ship? What's your alien ship? Like a living ship? It's holding up the newest one like an end table. Very nice. Having your old PC be a table for your new PC. That's how you do it. All right. Do 3 more.
Constructed. Product constructed.
And then 1, 2, 3. All right, so at least we have 8.
Constructed.
Oh, you can't have inventory. Oh, you can change. That's right.
Technology
Oh,
recharge.
I guess it didn't make sense to do that, huh? I just wanted it to be even.
Technology
Fine.
recharge. Extreme night temperature detected.
Oh, I don't have it. Do I not have it? Oh, I have to go to a Viking trader, right? If I can find a Viking. Oh, there's one. Fire, broken fan blades, busted casing is the autophage of PCs. JC says, be sure to process the rusty metal from it. Best part is you think I'm joking. Surely it can't be that bad. Thinking it must be that bad, right? It is kind of fun seeing the old style space stations all over the place, right? Oh, actually, no, I need to go there, don't I? There's that air again. Percent, numeral percent. It's not the multi-tool trader. That's weird. Wait a minute. He says... Oh, I didn't have to actually buy anything. I just had to go to them. Offered. Okay, that's interesting. Wish I didn't do that. Crisp Station. Yeah, this is what they used to look like back in the day. Still no space station core though. I mean, that came much later, but it's fun to see what it used to look like. A little more ominous. I mean, there's a core. I guess you consider that the core. that guy. And it's B class. Alright, here we go. Oh, it always did that, KJ says. Thought the station cores have been around from the start, and I don't remember when they were changed, but I don't know. Like, it didn't. There wasn't any real fanfare about it. It just changed, and then they didn't do anything really. They kind of give you a little bit of lore, kind of. If you they mention names that are in the lore, I guess is one way to say it. But you're not Kizik alone. I know you, traveler. I know where you've been. I know where you're going. Kizik, there's no need to hurry. Kizik, you will find us when the time is right. Okay. Oh, Apollo's looking a little. This job isn't going to be a small one. You might not be headed back to the base of yours for a while. I don't have a base, fortunately. Let the hunt begin. Detected a Corvex installation in that world of yours. The interference of your transmission is a giveaway. It might be disguised in the style of another species. But don't be fooled. The synthetics delight in espionage. Yeah, he is robotic. Everything is transferred into the shell. So travelers were born? Let's see. How did this happen? Took my revenge when the time came. That's all I need to know. Sentinels use these portals to get around. How do they activate it? We need to observe. We need to summon them. A better way to attack a Corvex factory. Both robotic life forms. Too much in common. Too much coincidence. Into the factory. Hack the terminal. Gain data about the Sentinels. Good. If not, we'll summon enough for them to trace any energy spikes. Okay. Sure. Bait. I like how we had to jump through all these hoops to work with Apollo, just so Apollo could use us as bait. Sounds like max headroom. Hack a Corvex facility, not a factory. They're not making Corvex there. Ooh, there's quite a few POIs around here. You know where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go over here. See if they have health before I start pissing off any Sentinels. Did they not do that yet? Oh, I think there's still one down here, isn't there? They didn't do that yet. Damn it. That was a nice try, Sully. You're right though, those definitely give health, but they're just not in game. We're too early. Is it first? Is it last? Alright. Well, worth a shot. How do I see my health without hurting myself? Null and Apollo are rogue programs, in my opinion. Well, Apollo just said he was born like we were. But, again, everyone's a program. They're all constructs in a simulation. The only problem is I ditched my plasma launcher. Don't mind me, I'm just making ammunition.
Product constructed.
Jeez. Okay. Well. Don't mind me, I'm just shooting ammunition. Really, really slowly. Oh boy. Hazardous for my health. Don't jump into me. Oh boy. Double whammy. Their aim is a lot worse than it is currently. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Spoke a little too soon. Ah! Oh, no. Run away. You're gonna head me off right there. Their AI isn't that that good yet. So did I lose him? Your weapons are terabad, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Okay. See, no problem. I think I have. Oh, you've got to be. Come on. How annoying is that? Well. Of course. A cat could scratch that door faster. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Alright, let that process. Let's go find some copper. Again. Preferably someplace close. Nope, wouldn't be that lucky. All this sodium is making me salty. It's not bad. Yeah, let's do it.
Radiation protection.
Move. Ooh, actually. No, there's none there. Okay. JC, is that where you get your name? Actually, yeah. You don't mess with Furball's cat. It's raging. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait, where's all my ferrite? Oh, wait. What? Okay. Okay. It was from a cat you had 20 years ago. It was his goal to rack up the highest vet bill in the world. And did he succeed? Is he the record holder? Or are you the record holder? I don't know whose name goes in the book on that one. That didn't go very far, did it? This was before we had silicate to conveniently replenish our train manipulators. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Thanks, Streamlabs. Nice to see you're finally doing something. Man, I'm just not doing great with mineral management. Okay. This is going fast. Look at how annoying the train manipulator used to be. Alright, that should probably be enough. Probably. It's not so much that it's probably, it's more of a hopefully. That should hopefully be enough. It's more wishful thinking than anything like scientific or calculated. I'm just continually hurting myself. There's our new friends. I don't think they mind me now. I think they can see me without me having to worry. Oh, maybe not. I'm not doing anything.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
We didn't have a train manipulator in Atlas Rises. That thing saved a lot of lives. That's true, but before the train manipulator, you could just use your mining beam to get any of those minerals. And they used to, well, it wasn't in Atlas Rises. I think maybe Atlas Rises was the one that fixed it, but everything used to stick out of the ground. Used to be these big pillars of minerals just popping out of the ground everywhere. There's a glitch where if you have the living ship as your ship and upgrade your freighter, that you get slots. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right. Oh. All right. So now let's do the copper. Oh yeah, it saved a lot of lives as far as getting out of caves and whatnot. Definitely. I didn't. Again, I didn't play the playthroughs. In this playthrough, I didn't spend any long period of time in any of the versions, but it didn't seem like the cave networks were quite as vast, at least until more recently. Maybe the train when the universe reset, which was Atlas Rises. I don't know. I tried not to venture too far from the ship though, so maybe I just didn't explore deep enough. How much of this do I actually need? Oh, 25. I'm good. I'm gonna have to let it go, but I'll. Now what? Zicht. The terminal houses a blueprint. With an upgrade from exosuit, however, I find clues for Apollo. Seems that Korvac within left this world many days ago, apparently recalled on a priority transmission to their species flotilla. Something has them worried. Probe the logs. Oh, a hazmat gauntlet, okay. Not just a factory, was a home to the Korvacs who lived within the walls. It appears they're experimenting with autonomy from their collective. Examine the video feeds. They were divergent. One of the internal sensors has recorded movement within the facility. It shows me footage of the vents at my feet. There's something in there. Shine the light upon it. It appears to have lived here for quite some time. There's a nest in the corner, vestige of food in a small dish, a few clumsy toys. Trinket's animal seems to have been the companion to the Korvacs. Aw, I'm gonna kill this thing. It's gravely ill. It will die no matter what intervention occurs. Should I feed the animal or should I euthanize the animal? You let me know. I've seen videos of massive caves with shortly after release. Oh, I know which video you're talking about. It's like there's actually a pretty massive cave in the announcement trailer as well, but it's not that deep. It's more just large. Oh man, you got hit by a car twice, broke hip, broken leg, cancer, right ear torn in half from the base to oh my god. Shard of fence stuck in his ribs, countless fights. My god, man. How long did this cat live? And this was the one with the raging fur balls. My mom's bank was aware of the cat. It's crazy. I always tried to feed it. Alright. That's the only one that said anything, so I'm going to feed it. I feel like I usually euthanize it, to be honest with you. A few minutes, it evidently coughs up much of its meal. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Remember back when this was a safety and you couldn't get hurt in these things? Well. And won't let me switch to another weapon. Oh no. Run. Ah! Use my ship as cover. Of course, I don't want to fight a bunch of... No, that's not going to work either, is it? We're gonna go full away team on you. Oh. Damn. Can't get ahead of it. Alright, we'll let them search for a bit. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Can't glitch myself back to the top, can I? I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. There's no restore on it, so I can't just do the whole jump up to the top thing I usually do. Okay. That's probably not wise. The away team trained you too well. And it's not just for harsh environmental conditions.
Warning. Threat detected.
Good work. Your attack in the factory paid off. Did you get any useful data? No. No matter. We have all we need. Or we have what we need. I'm enjoying a nice 12-day-old by Kentucky Gentleman. How about y'all? A 12-day-old? How about y'all? I'm enjoying a bottle of water. Just not my usual drink of choice on these streams, but I've been sick. I've been sick, and then I did a lot of yard work today. So lots of allergies kicking up. Recorded countless energy flares when the Sentinel started to appear. Energy stream of spark beneath the planet's surface, moving from monolith to monolith, because those are all built on ley lines. We must be on the right track. Examine these structures. They're all linked. I know it. Good luck. Speak to you on the other side. Sure. Hitting the water tonight. That's how you fight. That's how you fight walkers. Dig a big circle tunnel, firing holes. You know what? It used to be a good trick. I don't know that it actually works anymore, but it used to work really well. If you take the again, this isn't a away team trick. The first season of away team, my character could only have a train manipulator as a weapon. So if you put it in create, at least back, we started away team in February. Season 1 was in February, so that was, gosh, was that before Omega? Regardless, if you could make just pillars, to start making large pillars in and around a sentinel, and it would get confused and just start walking in a circle and stomping and walking in a circle and stomping. Just make it really easy, easy to hit, and it didn't really attack at all. Know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of sentinels, perhaps? Some gateways through which will lead to Artemis? But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I can feel something else. A story, a vision. It's already burning itself into my eyes. Activate it. I'm off on Monday, so I party Sunday nights. Sunday fun day. I almost won 18K tonight. Almost won 18K. Dang. The Traveler. The Traveler woke beneath the shadow of a red star. Through the lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Gek, no Vy'keen, no Korvax could see it. Only the Traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through. Anomaly and aberration, door to the heavens. No Gek. Okay, so it's just the portals it's talking about. Threw me for a loop because I was thinking anomaly, like the anomaly. They did know the secret language, the glyphs. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. Witness glyphs. Filled with the knowledge, oh boy, of an ancient traveler, I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate the portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Follow the ley line. Follow the ley line. Where's that Sentinel? Where's my ship? Oh, there it is.
Warning.
Oh, man.
Combat unit deployed.
I don't want to take off. Oh. Then I have to fight a bunch of Sentinels. I don't want to do that. You looking for me? I'm hiding. Can't see me. Oh, crap. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can see me. Oh, this is a bad idea. What? What? That was bunk. Oh, why is this in here still? Crap. Okay.
Weather warning. Electric storm.
How's about that? What do you do now? Oh, son of a. Yeah. Reinforcements are arriving.
Sentinel force.
I'm hurting myself on nothing. If they're elite sentinels, they'll most definitely be able to find me in a tunnel, right? How am I I guess they are hide in a tunnel proof. Not to mention I just blocked myself in and I don't want to get stuck without a way to recharge it. That would be unfortunate. Oh, where's my ship? Where's my ship? There it is. I don't know that that boost to thrusters, or to jetpack during a storm thing, a heat storm, is a thing yet, but well, they're searching and they're not coming after me, so that's weird. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it. JC, living crazy tonight. I had coffee after dinner instead of tea. Watch out.
Panel protection fully.
Alright, I did something. What was that? What did I do that was milestone worthy?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
The name Viking floats in my mind.
Levels stabilizing.
Oh, the 12 days was a joke. Okay, I got you. I was like, is he saying 12-day-old whiskey? That's interesting. As I approach the structure, I feel the same burning sensation in my eyes. There's nothing to read, yet I am more aware of these words than anything I've ever known. Okay. The Sin. The traveler found a way. They always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Within the shattered memories of sentinels, the traveler found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The traveler asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life. They did not wish to die before they saw them all. And the Atlas answered, a lot. 18 quintillion planets, more than could be seen in any lifetime. It was impossible to explore the universe before the traveler died. I'm filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate the portal. I think of the Atlas. I've encountered this name many times in my travels, yet its true nature still eludes me. We already met it. The vision fills me with fear. We met the Atlas. Come on, man. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, for... Do I have any dihydrogen? Yay. No, I don't. How many do we need? I need... Oh, that's not much. Okay, I can do that quick. Unfortunately, I can't... Oh, no, I can. I can just do... And I went through all of that... Dang, I went through all that ferret already. It was only 1,000, but I didn't feel like I did that much to it. Well, I don't know how JC feels about this. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can find something a little bigger.
Technology recharge.
Ah.
Life support power low.
Oh, it's like, what is that loud sound? The hydrogen breaking down, but it sounded like something like walking behind me. All right, is that enough? Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Let me make it back to my ship. Alright, let's try to make something.
Incoming storm.
How much hydrogen do I have now? 88. And I need 40, so I can do 2 of those, right? I don't really want this thing, do I? I don't know. Oh, I have a spot here. We'll go with 2. How's 2 sound? Oh, I guess 1 it is.
Product constructed. Technology recharge.
Okay. How long are we going for? 3 hours? Got a pretty good glimpse of what this has to offer. Just gonna try to get to the end of this mission. Unfortunately, one of the biggest features of this update we actually can't explore, and that's the multiplayer of it all. You know, previously, No Man's Sky had no multiplayer. I think it was Atlas Rises that introduced the orbs, the floating glowing balls. When you saw another player in universe after Atlas Rises, God, I think it was Atlas Rises. We talked about it earlier in the series. They were just floating orbs, and if you interacted with one, you'd have a monument, which was like this orb with this light shooting out of it. I have one at one of my bases on my main save, but because I'm off network for this, you know, and it's not the most current version, you can't use a multiplayer function. But it works the same as it did before. Done a bit of PvP. It's sad,
Protection falling.
though, because the guy don't like getting killed by a girl. Kill me all day. I was hoping to talk to Ghosts into getting others about having a PvP with Exocraft and on foot. You know, it's funny, I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be announcing, I want to do like a tournament style doubles deathmatch, you know, pairs. And I want to do a build off for the channel, for the Discord. So I'm going to start posting things once I can figure out some dates for it and figure out what the... I'm trying to work with the guy... Well, I won't say anything. I'm thinking of some fun things that you can win at the end of it. So stay tuned for that, because I do want to come up with something. We've been doing a lot of away team for months now, and I think it's starting to wrap up for community night. But just some stuff for the channel that's not, you know, a series that you have to commit to. If you want to commit to a couple of sessions of shooting and getting shot at, or just building, I think the building would be like, get people together, build something in a certain amount of time with a theme, and then we just judge it. I think it could be fun. It's my theory that the orbs are the traveler's true form. Well, you know, I think you're probably not wrong. I think that they've sort of, you know, I don't want to say retconned in the idea, but they've taken some of their design choices and worked them into the lore, like the echoes. Like, they are essentially what an echo looks like, right? I don't know that we've ever seen an actual one 3D modeled. I'm trying to think, but we've seen like a depiction of them on an inventory item for the sentient echoes. We've seen that. I don't know that we've seen anything else like that. Sorry. The Atlas told the traveler they were the first of their kind, that a multitude would follow. Each would be endowed with the same noble soul, each able to travel from planet to planet in eternal solitude. The first traveler rejected the gift from the Atlas. This world was not what they hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all, if you were alone, if you would one day die? The first traveler cursed the Atlas, claiming that they would find a way to survive no matter the cost. All of these worlds, all of time itself, it would be for the travelers to witness the glyphs. I'm filled with the knowledge of the ancient travelers, see the glyphs in my mind. Final portion of the code, I need to activate a portal. So the first traveler is null. Spoilers, I guess, but... Ooh, excuse me. I think my energy drink is wearing off. Or it just was never working. One of the two. One thing I appreciate that I never knew I would was how low you can fly to the ground. If you watched any of the series previous to this, you can't fly too low for quite a bit in the early No Man's Sky years. You're stuck pretty high up in the air. Your iteration number 17. Oh, that's how many times you've died so far? See, because you're actually iteration something 4924 golf, right? So we all are. But it is confusing though, because whenever you die, it tells you that you're. Does it still say iteration? I thought it changed to like. No, I guess not. Yo, yeah, I'm definitely above 100. Yeah, I'm definitely above 100. I remember seeing 99 when we were doing a death match one day. For my main save, anyway. Now I don't have the, maybe I don't have to on this one. Traveler non-me confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of every passing through an idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis. I might find the source of the Sentinels. I might find a whole new universe. But it is more than this. It is not fate. I'm making a choice, a leap of faith. Somewhere out there in the dark, we'll find who I am meant to be. Input the glyphs. Input the glyphs. I step forward, not knowing what I'll find on the other side, but I feel it deep in my heart. A call towards a deeper truth. Start of everything. I mean, the main save that I have, I've been playing since it came out, since 2016, but I couldn't even tell you how many different things I've done to kill myself, or deathmatch with the Discord, or any other dumb thing I've done. I stopped kind of keeping track of my deaths a long time ago. Alright. I always like the idea too, and this, I know this isn't how portals work, but the way that they approach this part of the story always makes it feel like when you see the Atlas, you come out in a different universe. It's weird seeing structures not swarmed with horrors now, yeah, because of the expedition. No one can be number one. Oh. That was quick. And I'm here. Wow, that was fast. This is a prank. Am I being pranked? Are you pranking me? It was anticlimactic, isn't it? Did you do it right? I'm here. Wow. This is amazing. Oh, I don't have a mate. Oh, okay. That's disappointing. That's right, because you have to buy that from the Quicksilver vendor. It's weird now. Think of it. I wouldn't have gone near monstrosity back then unless I had to. Seems like the game is easier now. No one can be number one by the logic of the game, aka the universe. We are all in the universe. We are all one, just iterations of ourselves. Well, in the game, we're not iterations of the same entity that died necessarily, but we are the same. We're like multiversal iterations of one another. So we're each from a different universe, and the Atlas experiencing rampancy and dying is the walls between those universes are thinning so we could see each other. It's the idea that they've worked into the lore based on, you know, as the walls got a little bit thinner, we could see the globe of each other, the soul, the echo, you could say. I like to say. And then, again, once Next came about, you could see the fully realized character, meaning the walls were getting even thinner. This should be something that it's not. This is unfortunate. Let me try to change the mission, maybe, and... Alright, I'm gonna save and reload. And if this doesn't work, then this will be where we stop tonight. And we'll pick it up next week. Well, maybe not next week, because I'll be camping. We'll pick it up in the next episode. Hopefully with the patch that fixed this bug. But let's see. I don't have my watch on. What time is it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. It goes to saying what I said. Okay. You managed to break the process of breaking the simulation. The breaking of the broken, it broke. Kind of says that when you find the crash freighter with the last log about Nada. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about earlier. When Friball was asking if Polo and Nada are from the same universe. I don't know that the iteration that we have in the anomaly is from the same universe in particular. Will this thing come up? Oh, it sounded like it was going to move. Is it because there's sentinels around me? Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, I can't shoot in here. Okay, so leap in the darkness. Alright, killed it. No? Oh, come on, man. Well, that's just kind of bunk, isn't it? Well, at least I'm safe in here. I'll just stay in here for now. Oh, maybe because you don't have discovery services. Actually, why would that? That shouldn't make a difference. I mean, it hasn't. I don't know. Hasn't made any difference so far. It would be unfortunate, though. Trying to get this just right as I back. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Anyway, so we're not getting through this tonight, unfortunately. I don't really know what the problem is. I'll look into see if I can look back and if this was a complaint at all by this patch. I know a lot of things were fixed. Hopefully, I don't know how I want to do the development updates. Maybe I'll just do the last one before. I might just jump to Beyond, actually, because that will have everything in it, and then we'll have everything from Beyond, because the development updates has added the community milestones and such. But did it go week to week, or could you always access them all? Gosh, I don't know. I'll have to look. If there's like the community research... Oh, I probably can't, though. I probably can't access that stuff because I won't have Discovery Services. Gee, this is tough. I don't know. There's always a few people that played without internet. That's true. I don't know. Maybe if I just do the next update, it'll fix it. But we'll see. Let me think about it. Because if I can't do the community research stuff, or because there's like a little bit of like lore to those, you probably can't. But if I can't do that, then it makes no sense to do the developments one by one. I'll probably just jump to Beyond from here, which is 2, which is kind of crazy. No, not Beyond, I'm sorry. Abyss. Abyss is 0.75, right? It's right in front of me. I don't know why I'm guessing. Abyss is 7. Visions is 7.5. Alright. I might just jump to Abyss then. And we can do all that fun underwater stuff. But I'll look through the patches that come after this to see if anything in particular fixes this issue. I don't know. It's fun that we're going back in time. We're rewinding No Man's Sky, and we're undoing all of their patch fixes as well. So, I guess this was going to happen, huh? Steve's, I've done tutorials in this game for 5 years or more, and I cry every single time to point the Atlas where it says Artemis just wanted to find others like himself. Yeah. Artemis is a sad story. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being in chat, keeping me company while I just kind of check out the next update. We didn't get to do the multiplayer part. We knew we weren't going to. But we got to see a lot of what's changed, even from Atlas Rises and my ship, that sort of stuff. The entire periodic table of No Man's Sky changed in this one. There's just so much. Could Bomber Boy rig it so you could do Andrade Anomaly quest? I don't... Oh, you're talking about the weekend mission lore? Or the summer weekend mission lore? I don't know. Could ask him. I'm sure there must be... I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably have to play on... I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. We'll see what the Nexus missions look like when we get there in this playthrough. Because I'd have to figure out a way to do this on PC and then use that mod to do it. So that might be a little bit harder. But hey, thanks for hanging out for another edition of No Man's Sky Rewind. I won't be back next weekend because we're going camping, which I mentioned, which might put a damper on away team as well. I don't remember what day we're leaving, so maybe we'll do away team earlier. I'll talk to the away team and see what they have to say. We might just skip a week, perhaps. We have I have a video coming out this week that's going to be some fun stuff that Bomber Boy's been sending to the Discord for Purple Star Systems, some spoilery things that I haven't seen out there so far. A lot of talk about Purple Star Systems, but there's a few interesting things that Bomber's found out. And again, it's mostly just Bomber's video. A lot of them are, but just stuff Bomber found, and it's pretty cool. So that's coming out this week. I started it last week, got sick. I'm gonna finish it this week, and yeah, still working away at the Ghost Labs Redux video. So that should be coming out periodically in the next couple of months. So thank you for hanging out, and as always, dear Rift Walkers, we'll see you tonight. Take care.